Meet Mrs. Mills. She's a third-grade teacher who cares deeply for her students, all 25 of them. Mrs. Mills recognizes her students have different strengths and weaknesses, and like a good teacher, she tries to tailor her approach to every one of them. But Mrs. Mills has a problem. Every year, her classroom gets bigger, and the demands on her time get tougher. There's the new curriculum to follow, the stacks of state-mandated assessments to give, her own assessments and progress reports. How can she evaluate each student's progress on fractions, much less differentiate instruction, when simply grading homework and assessments takes up nights and weekends? She's called off the Thanksgiving play. She's dropped the field trip to the zoo. These are third graders. Where's all the fun? Fortunately for Mrs. Mills and other dedicated teachers like her, the district superintendent and researchers at Xerox have heard her cries for help. With Ignite software installed in her Xerox multifunction printer, Mrs. Mills' load lightens considerably. Publisher-developed assessments, classroom quizzes, and homework assignments can all be scanned and graded easily because Ignite's image capture technology can read handwritten marks on the page. This stack of papers that might have taken Mrs. Mills hours to grade and analyze now takes minutes. Mrs. Mills can choose from a variety of reports that let her know who needs extra help and who is ready to move on, the material each student needs to work on, grade-level performance data, and how individual students are grasping skills over time. With Ignite, Mrs. Mills can see how well her students are applying the problem-solving approaches she teaches in the classroom. And students see results of assessments quicker, so they have more time to address their weaknesses. Now that she can digitally capture and analyze all her students' work, Mrs. Mills has the satisfaction of knowing her class is moving one step closer to the digital future. And to the delight of her students, she now has the time and energy to revive the Thanksgiving play and that trip to the zoo.